Hi there everyone, this is my introductory video on Adobe Premiere CC 2019. Yes, I'm using 2019 version. So let's get started. First of all, why do you need Adobe Premiere and what is the purpose of it? Adobe Premiere is a video editing software or video editing app, and you can use it in the various occasions like film editing and post-productions. If somebody is using Adobe Premiere or somebody is learning Adobe Premiere just to make videos, or it's just in a trend, so I don't think so. There are many software which are user friendly in the market. I don't want to name them, which are easier than Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere is a professional software and you can edit it as much as you like, and it is charming as you compare with Adobe After Effects. So without wasting any other time, let's get started. I am using this 2019 version, and this is the introduction screen as soon as you open Adobe Premiere. By the way, the requirement for Adobe Premiere is around 8 GB RAM, and the processor as much powerful as you can afford. I am using this on my Mac with 16 GB memory, and it's working fine on me. So here is the introduction window, and here are the recent projects on which I was working, and let me introduce. Here is the tutorial if you want from the Adobe. Like open project will open an exciting project which you are working on it, like the one which I already have this on my list. New projects are the one which you are planning. Why it is called project? Project means anything which you work on or comprises of, like images, videos, whatever, sound effects, audio files, they all comprise in one bag which is called a project. So it's better to call it as a project. In project there are several sequences in Premiere. Sequence is the number of the timeline on which the videos are imported to appear one after the another. So let's click on new project. You need to name your new project, like I'll name it as the test. The location of the project from where you will save it. And in journal category, in journal tab, you can have this renderer. Okay, my one is auto selected as in metal. It is a category from your graphic card. Like I am having NVIDIA on my MacBook. It's quite an old MacBook, but still its support is OpenCL or the software only. Obviously the software only will try to render is on Adobe Premiere, try to render with the software only, but it is much slower than the one with the hardware. Obviously software is slower and weaker than the hardware component. So whatever comes over here, try to not to be software only. If you have any other option, select that, and if not, then software only will work. This will work in rendering and previewing your projects. Right, okay, video time code. This is depend on the timeline which we are going to have in our workspace. So I would rather not change this. I always work on timeline. We will come across with this feed plus frame 16 or 35 and frames in the future videos. Audio sample is okay. Millisecond, I won't select, whatever comes default, it's okay. Capture, okay, we are not doing any capturing over here. DV or HDTV, these are old analog tapes from which you convert files back to your digital form or on your PC. So I rather not go for DV or HD. It doesn't make any sense, so better leave it on default. Leave this uncheck and on scratch disk. Okay, what are scratch disk? For example, most of the Adobe products have scratch disk on their software. These are the space which the software will use if it run out of space, like a run out of page files you can see in Windows, run out of space and run out of memory. so it can use the scratch this. It already allocates some of the space over here by default, but don't change it, just leave it on. In just we will see this in the future. It has something to do with the copy, and I will rather not change this one. So let's get back to the journal. Click OK, and I already have this project. Okay, yes, I'll write it. So here is the Premiere Pro CC 2019 workspace. Okay, when it will always show you the editing one, which is much easier and much easier to go and less clutter. So if you click on any other one like color, effects, audio, it all have their own panels as depend to their work. So editing one is the simple one. Editing one is a simple one. It have 4 default windows over here, and the 5th one I'll discuss this later away. So the one which each and every window have their own task to do. So the one which will get started is the import video. Okay, there are certain ways of importing it. You can directly open it from here also, or open, or you can directly double click over here to import the file. I have these videos from a free stock website. I'll drop the link in the description. So if I import these 2 videos, will come here on my project file. Whatever images or audio files you want to add to your project, these all will go over here. So this is just like a basket, a bin from where you pick up the things to make your project or your end task more demanding. So the other one over above the project window is over here, just source script. Okay, this can show you a small preview of the video or file or the image what have you selected, and you can have the preview, you can play it, you can see the clips over here, and you can drag it from here to this timeline. Timeline is basically a sequence. Here you can see there is no sequence, so we haven't imported anything yet. So it's basically a sequence of clips imported into Adobe Premiere, and which will play one after the another like in a queue. So you can import over here audio files, video files, images, whatever you want in your project. So let me double click on this first video. You can see the preview over here. It's in my source window. It's not in my project, it's my source window. So I can have a preview over here. I can see the preview. Alright, and I don't want this whole video to import in my timeline, or what I can do is I can mark this, or I can select a chunk of it and then I can drop it over here in my timeline. So you can do it either you can just drop the video, or if you want the whole video, you don't want any audio with it, so you can do it over here, like drag video only or drag audio only separately. So you can only drag the video in your timeline, or you can only drag the audio depending upon your needs and what your requirement of your project. So for example, just if I'll give you a test, it's an introductory video, so I'll not go further. I can just touch a scratch on it. So just for example, I'll mark it from here and up till here. So this video I can import over here. It's really a small video, I think. So what you have to do it, you can see a hand appear whenever this hand is not for dragging, this is for dragging this piece of video, like so. If I want another section, I can do it over here, or if I want the same section, same part of the video, I can drag. I can hold this on the video file and drag it over here. You can see the plus sign, let it go, and here is another panel active right now. You can see the video file in this V1 layer. It's just like the Photoshop layers, and you can see the A1 audio file. I have dragged the whole video. I have not dragged any video file. I have not dragged any audio file. In that sense, only audio will appear or the video will appear. But in this, I have dragged the whole video. So there is no audio in this file, but it will show you whatever the little sound or whatever it is there. So this video layer is not limited to V3 only, or this audio layer is not limited to V3 only. You can import as much video as you like, but your project will get heavier. It can go up to V3, it can go beyond V4, V5, V6 and so on. How many? We can put adjustment layer over here, we can put filters, whatever, it will come in the future videos. So this is my, if I click on the videos, you can see now this is in my project. You can see program and the name of the file, the same file over here. This is my source, and now this one is in here. If you press the space bar once, it will give you a preview of how your project will like. Alright, till the end. Let me drag another. You can see the sequence over here in my project window also. This will be a part of your project. You can drag the sequence again, or you can play it around. So let me drag first. Let me preview this one. Oh, it's a drone view of the city. So let me drag a chunk of it from here and here. And again, I am dragging not only the video, not only the audio, the whole video file. So I will drag it over here, and you can see this logo. It will allow me to stick on. If you let it go, just like a magnet, stick. So now you can see the timeline over here. It gets extended as per my videos, and then you can hit the play button once and give you the preview. Sorry that my computer is getting a bit heavier. This is what I meant, that Premiere is a heavy software and a heavy app, so you have to be selective on your hardware. So this was the preview, overall preview for my file, my project. You can import this. I'll let you know that how to import a perfect video, military video. Just this is an introduction video. Right, these are some panels over here. You can cut, you can even use the pen or masking. You can type the text on your video, and on the side we haven't discussed about. This is the audio levels. Here we don't have an audio, but if I import a song or if I import an audio file, you can see the level over here. It's all divided into dBs. This can go up to -6 and very on different variation. In future videos, I will show you how to edit audios on the fly over here in Premiere also. By the way, there is another product specially designed for audio files for Adobe. It's called Adobe Audition, and you can even edit the file within the Premiere, and you can jump into Adobe Audition. You can edit the file and then get back to the Premiere, so it can work exactly. Audition is a very good software for editing or getting rid of the noise behind your audio, and you can extract the audio files and import back into your videos. Most of the YouTube videos, you can see there are some noises even in my video, the fan behind you or the air condition behind you, but you can get that all out of your videos in Adobe Audition. Alright, this was an introduction video for Adobe Premiere CC. Let me show you the panels over here. These are the workspaces which I have already defined in the beginning, and I have saved my workspace by the name. You can see my name over here. So if I click on this, I'm working on this workspace. You can see the same video over here. Even you can save as or reset or edit workspace if you work it around, and you can do it. So this was my introduction video. I try to make it short, but I don't know how much time it will take. So if I miss something, or if anybody knows Adobe Premiere better than this, I rather say that leave me a comment, or at least let me know that what I have missed in my introduction video. So see you later. Bye bye.